女士们、先生们，欢迎乘坐中国铁路沈阳局集团有限公司动车组列车。列车前方停车站是长春西站。本次列车全列禁止吸烟，感谢您的配合。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take the high-speed train of China Railway Shenyang Group Company Limited. The next stop is Changchunxi Station. Please don't smoke on the train. Thank you for your cooperation. 女士们、先生们，欢迎乘坐中国铁路沈阳局集团有限公司动车组列车。列车前方停车站是长春站。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take the high-speed train of China Railway Shenyang Group Company Limited. The next stop is Changchun Station. 女士们、先生们， 欢迎乘坐中国铁路沈阳局集团有限公司动车组列车。列车前方停车站是吉林站。本次列车全列禁止吸烟，感谢您的配合。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take the high-speed train of China Railway Shenyang Group Company Limited. The next stop is Jilin Station. Please don't smoke on the train. Thank you for your cooperation. 按钮和把手，请不要倚靠车门，看管好您的孩子，以免发生意外。谢谢。凡在动车组列车上吸烟者，是请起请坐，全列禁止吸烟。谢谢您的合作。Ladies and gentlemen, the next stop is Jilin Station. 女士们、先生们，欢迎乘坐中国铁路沈阳局集团有限公司动车组列车。列车前方停车站是敦化站。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take the high-speed train of China Railway Shenyang Group Company Limited. The next stop is Dunhua Station. 女士们、先生们，欢迎乘坐中国铁路沈阳局集团有限公司动车组列车。列车前方停车站是延吉西站。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take the high-speed train of China Railway Shenyang Group Company Limited. The next stop is Yanji Station. Please don't smoke on the train. Thank you for your cooperation.